Okay, number 28 on your test review is another one that has 2 points. So you need to find the slope first. What are the points? 4, negative 1, and negative 4, negative 3. So the change in y's, what are we going to put on top? Negative 1. We're going to subtract, right, minus negative 3. And what's the x's? 4 minus negative 4. Okay. Both of these minus negatives we need to turn into plus positive. So we have negative 1 plus 3. And we have 4 plus positive 4. So we have 4 plus 4. So on top we have what? Negative 1 plus 3 is 2. 4 plus 4? 8. So what is our slope? 1/4. We need to reduce it. So slope is 1/4. And which point would you like to plug in? We could plug in either one of them. This one only has 1 negative. Why don't we pick it? Okay, we'll pick 4, negative 1. Okay, here is our x and our y that we're going to be plugging in. Here's our slope. So we need y equals mx plus b. What is the y? Negative 1 equals, slope is 1/4, x is 4. Oh good, we picked a good one. That'll work good. We'll make it over 1 and then plus b. See that? Okay. 1/4 times 4? 1. Plus b on that side, negative 1 on this side. How do you solve it? Subtract 1 on both sides. B equals negative 2. And our equation, here's our b, here's our slope. Okay, I think we have room for it over here. Y equals 1/4 x. Then what? Minus 2, because this is a negative 2. Very good. Let me see what the next problem is. You're going to be reading a graph. Okay, on the graph, when you read the graph out of the book, it actually gives you the points, a couple of the points on the graph, so you can figure out what the slope is. I'm going to write down the points that it tells on that graph. Okay, what are the 2 points that it gives us on that graph?
What number are we on now?
On number 29.
2 and 203.
2, 203, and the other point?
12 and 956.
12, 956. Okay, so the y minus y, why don't we do this minus this, okay? 956 minus 203.
12 minus 2.
Minus 2, oops. I'm sorry. Okay, that's our y's, and then what's on the bottom? 12 minus 2. So the bottom's easy, right? Got a 10 on bottom. What's a 956 minus 203?
753.
753?
Yeah.
So what is your slope?
75.3.
Yeah, we'll do the decimal. 75.3. Okay, it is wanting us to write an equation. that graph had those 2 points labeled. So we found the slope right there. So the slope is 75.3. So our equation will be y equals the slope times x plus your y-intercept. When you have a graph like this,
0, 0.
and wherever it touches here,
Sorry.
it had 2 points labeled. Wherever it touches right there will be your y-intercept. So you have to decide what that number is right there. It didn't label it. It says it's a little under halfway up to the 200. It's not going to be 100. It's not. My book, it says 52.4. Did you actually put the numbers in there and figure it out?
Yeah, I got it too.
If you actually, yeah, right. If you actually put 0 for the x,
No, I used,
No?
2 and 203 to put in there.
oh, you
One
use the
slope
point
and-
slope that we've been using. Very good, and you've already done it. Cool. So Ray put the one of these points in here. Y equals mx plus b. You put the x as 2 and the y is 203. And after he solved it, he didn't even have to do it by looking at this. So if he put the 2 and 203 in there, the 2 is your x, 203 is your y. So 2 times 75.3 was what? 150.6?
Yep.
And then you subtracted it to make b. So minus 150.6, and he got the 52.4 was the b. So the equation is y equals 75.3x plus 52.4. Very good work. Okay. Number 30, it says to determine whether the graphs of the equations are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. You didn't have to do those kind of problems. You would have had to solve for slopes and see if they were equal or negative reciprocals, but we didn't do that. So we'll skip down to, we did do 3.7? Yep, so we're going to do number 33. Determine whether the given point is a solution of this inequality. And 33 and 34 both use the same equality, or inequality, I'm sorry. And what is that inequality?
Less, minus, equal to.
No, the one in the book that they're using.
3y
Oh.
minus 2x is
3y
less than negative 2.
3y minus 2x
Less than negative 2.
is less than
I was doing math at 5 o'clock.
negative 2. Not equal.
You have 1 minute left.
Okay, less than negative 2, that's great.
You have 1 minute left.
I have 1 minute, okay.
Why don't you just start it over?
We're going to put the point 0, 0 in here. It won't take long to do that point. The point 0, 0, it wants to know. 0 minus 0 is 0. Is 0 less than negative 2?
Yes. Oh, no.
No, it's not true. This one is false. It's not an equal, this is no. It's false, whatever. This is not. 0, 0 is not a solution. Okay, and we'll go ahead and stop it and start it and put